Tip, 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 top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Happy Sunday, happy fun day. We're gonna let one or two people get in here, man. I just wanna say good morning to everybody, man. Hope everybody's doing well and blessed. As y'all fall in. It's another beautiful Sunday. We here on God Green Earth, man. Another day to count them blessings. If you woke up, you still got another chance to get it right. Don't ever take that for granted. I want to first off say we just lost another one, man. We just lost another one. These streets are wicked in LA right now. RIP to Slim 400, man. Y'all got to be careful out here in these streets. Move around wisely, man. If you ain't got to be in the streets, don't be in the streets. It's getting real hectic. You know it's bad when the police department saying don't come to LA right now. That means it's really, really bad, man. But you know what it is. It's 11:30. It's another edition of My Moments in Hip Hop, brought to you by ATP Automobile Detailing. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with my boy Q over there at ATP All the Perks Mobile Detailing. Kings and Queens Barbershop in LA. Need that fade for the New Year, Christmas holiday. That cut up, that flat top, whatever you do with your hair. Make sure y'all tap in. My boy K-Train, Kings and Queens Barbershop, 83rd and Normandy in the city of Los Angeles. Today, I got my guy, man. One of the dopest artists I've ever heard of in my life. He's also one of the most energetic dudes in the booth I ever seen. I'm gonna have my boy Drop Boy Tilley, straight out of California. You know, I love bringing the dope artists through to connect the generations, old school with the new school. Some artists you might have heard of, some you might not have heard of, and get that gap bridge, man. Also, for the new year, we got some dope interviews. I got a dope manager. I got a dope CEO. So we trying to bring you all forms of this hip hop culture that we live, we breathe. It's not just about the artists. We're going to have some DJs coming through, man. So we just trying to build this platform up. I thank anybody that come through, anybody that spend 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes or the whole interview with us. You are appreciated. Shout out to my boy Stupid Bars for being my first interview, my first dude through, and he always been supporting. I see you, Solid Crew, man. What up? I'm about to tap in and get my boy Drop Boy Tilley to come through. Y'all give me 1 second. And so right now we waiting on my boy Drop Boy Tilley. Quana, what's up, man? How you doing? I spoke to him this morning, so I already know this is a go. Don't forget to go over to www.nobreaksnolimits.com. Check out new merch, check out the music. I try to keep the two platforms separated, the music and the My Moments in Hip Hop. And if you haven't already, do me a favor right now or right after you slide out of this, make sure you go over and you follow My Moments in Hip Hop, because that's where we're gonna start trying to bring all this through. So we don't mix the two, man. But we got a good pot of gumbo going on today. Like I said, I just spoke with my boy about 15 minutes ago. He was getting himself together. So I'm just waiting for him to tap in right now. All right, I see you, my guy. Now I need you to just come in on the live, man. Just come in on the live. Answer that invitation, and we're going to have you pop in. Talk to everybody checking in. I know sometimes it's slower than others. Tilley, my guy, go hit that live. There you go. Tip, top of the morning, my guy. How you doing? I can barely hear you, say.
Said top of the morning. Let me see. Hold
Oh,
on.
Nah, you good now. You good now. You straight.
All right.
Hey, how's everything going, man?
Oh, it's good, man. I'm blessed, you know.
Yeah, man. You looking much different than you was 30 minutes ago. So you together now, huh?
Yeah, that was nuts.
Hey,
I thought I was late.
nah. You always looking like new money though. So that's ever since I known y'all, man. First off, do me a favor, man. Tell everybody who we got in the building, man.
I'm Drop Boy Tilley, man. You know, Drop Boy Entertainment CEO, Drop Boy Apparel, Tilley, you know.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
What city and state you represent, man?
I'm from Watts, California. I represent everywhere though, but I'm from Watts, California though. You know, I've been everywhere
Oh,
though.
that's right. That's right. Shit, watching the building, man. I know a lot of good folks from over in that area, man. Always live through. So first off, I want to say, man, thank you for taking the time out and coming to chop it up with me, man. On my moments in hip hop, man. I
Yeah.
do this. The reason I do this, man, is to bridge the gap between the old and the new, and just talk to different parts of the culture, and folks that's artists, DJs, CEOs, managers, just people to tell their story and their moments in hip hop, man.
Oh yeah, man. Most definitely a pleasure to be on here, man. I
So,
couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying?
hey, and I couldn't wait to have you, man. I'm gonna tell you a quick story uh, of 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 how I met you and how and what y'all taught me, man. So, K Train, he always been the CEO and pushing everything, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, for a long time, it was just me and Script in the studio, and he would bring every now and then he'd bring an artist through, and I always thought he was testing me to see how see if we could do our shit, right? And
Uh,
so he brought Crown Vic to a studio session in Gardena one day,
uh,
and so I'm used to being in the lab. I write outside the lab. I have my shit. I come to the studio and record. And when I
yeah.
record, it's just usually me and Script. So this one time, we got a whole bunch of homies in the studio, and he bring Crown Vic through, and then they just throw on the beat like, "Can you write to this?" I was never used to writing on the spot. So Crown Vic go in there and kill it. I'm like, "Oh shit, I ain't used to this." So I go in there and do my thing. Okay, I can do it. Then Crown Vic come back to the studio with you and SB.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the
And
first
when
studio.
y'all
Yeah, for real. That was my first studio ever. That was dope to me, man. I thought it was everything in there.
Man, when y'all came in, y'all was like, I give the analogy like three pit bulls that ain't ate in like 2 weeks. And somebody opened up a cage where it was just like steak, prime steak in there.
Yeah,
And
man.
y'all boys came in like ready to eat up everything, man.
Yeah, shit.
I,
That was the first studio I ever recorded in, man. I ain't know nothing about it. Before then, I was beating on the table.
and I couldn't even tell, homie, because it's you and this guy G Slick. Y'all the only two dudes I've ever seen go into the booth and come out dripping sweat. Like, I mean, water running off y'all like y'all was running 10 miles. I mean, that's just the energy y'all was putting into it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
in there too. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I used to be like, what? How this dude just like what the fuck was he doing in there that I wasn't doing?
Man, I used to have to go outside. Remember, I'd be outside like, man, if you...
Hey, so that taught me something. Like you had an energy, homie, that was unmatched. Only like I said, the only person I ever saw like that is my boy G Slick, man. He would go in there and do the same thing. Y'all come out just sweating. Like you would have to come out your shirt sometimes, just have on your tank top. Like, hold on, okay, I'll give me a second, man.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I appreciated that, man, and I learned a lot from that. Then you've always had you and SB, y'all always had your own style. it was three of y'all when I met y'all, USB and Crown Vic, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't know if y'all was a group, but y'all all was cohesive and y'all all had your own sound. Neither one of y'all sounded alike, right?
Mm.
But
Yeah.
y'all was always eating shit up, man. You come in, hey, Chaos, give me a beat. Give me a
Yeah.
beat.
At the time, that's all I was trying to do was rap. I had just got out. I was trying to do something different. And SB always rap. Crown Vic always rap. You know what I'm saying? It was something I wanted to do. I was good at, but I never had really tried it until then. So when Vic brought me to the studio, I was like, yeah, I was trying to tell you. I thought, man, when y'all gave me that jersey, I thought I had a deal. Had a deal.
Hey, you
For real.
know what, man? Seeing you back then and thinking back then, you couldn't have told me like this my first time ever doing this shit. I would have never thought that because you already had the energy, you already had the delivery, and you already even had the like some people have that it factor. You know what I'm saying? Like you know that like wow, they gonna be something great. They just got that it factor. People are drawn to them. People it's almost like a cologne that just you know what I'm saying? And
Or
and y'all had that.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, these dudes finna be great. But see, at that time, I was an artist myself and I was so involved in what I was trying to do, I couldn't see it the way that I see it now. I just saw
Uh,
y'all as some hungry pit bulls coming in to like 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 the Clippers coming into the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, into the Staples Center on the Lakers, like, hold on, man, I gotta step my shit up.
yeah, we
I,
wouldn't even we didn't even look at it like that because we thought you was like the coldest in the studio for real. You was cold.
man,
Look, man, you was cold, boy. What
I
the
appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. So what made you be like, all right, you know what? I think I'm finna try this rap thing.
um when I went to jail and I was writing poetry for people and stuff and my boy was like, why don't you just why you don't try to write like a song? And I was like, I ain't no rapper, like I was on some I'm no rapper. Like I said, if I was gonna write a rap, what it be about? He said, so write about what you came to jail for. And I
Mm,
remember that Why You Snitch on Me song
yeah.
rap I ever wrote. First rap I ever wrote.
Wow.
So and then so when I wrote it and I was in there singing it, I was going up in jail. They was like, man, play that, man, sing that, rap that, and da 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 da. And I was like, so when I came home, it was just like I'm gonna try it. Nigga told me if I ain't blew up in 2 years, I'm bullshitting. So I was gonna, I'll see. I said when I get home, I'm gonna try it. And then I told Vic. Vic said he had a studio for me. So that's what turned everything around.
Mm. So Crown Vic was kind of instrumental in putting you in the studio, well, bring you to the lab for the first time.
Yeah, man. He used to get money from his mama and then tell me it was like a check from Train or something, like make it seem like we was getting paid to rap just to keep me motivated. For real, he think I
Hey,
didn't
that
know.
hey, but what's crazy is that mean he already he must have saw something in you to be like to try to keep you motivated to come and to keep you out the streets, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Hey, hey, you say that was the first song you wrote, huh?
Yeah, first song I ever wrote.
What made you be like what was that moment like when you was like, all right, I know you said that was the moment you came to the lab, but what was that moment when you was like, oh, I can really do this. If I really want to, I can go in.
That one night when we came in there and it was a gang of females in there and we didn't even know them. And remember we were sitting there writing. And then I think they had left to go get some food or something. And then we recorded, and when they came back, they was like, "Who was that? Like, who was that?" And I was like, yeah, they remember was in there like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, they was all on you, and, da, 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 and I was like, yeah, man. But anyway, that's when I was like, maybe somebody, maybe they might, I might be able to do it. I don't know. Because I used to think,
Hey,
huh?
you used to think, go ahead, my bad.
I used to think SB and them was like the rappers though. I was just like, I was just the other dude that like, I was on some money and stuff. But SB and them used to be the ones that really did. I figured I could really do it when I seen the reaction for real. I ain't know before the.
Oh, that's dope. You said you used to write poetry, huh? What got you into writing poetry?
I always wrote poetry. It was a way to like, my mom used to always tell me to write down how I feel because
Hmm.
my temper and stuff. So I used to always just write it out, and then I always liked poetry, so I would always try to like make it rhyme, but like the scheme would be off to where it's like it'd be like spoken word. I know
Right.
shit. I won a poetry competition in juvenile hall. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, I mean, that's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
I always did poetry, and it ain't hard for me to. It's real easy to express myself on paper.
You know, I think that's dope because a lot of people that come from the streets, a lot of dudes that I know that can write poetry, they don't like to let people know that. They think it's kind of soft.
Nah,
Or
to me,
they go
that's
ahead.
like my ace in the hole. I think that's one. That's what I got an up on because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm up on you because I know how to write poetry. You know what I'm saying? So why would I? That's not all. Hey, ain't nothing soft about poetry. Shit.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you, man. So how did you and Derice, how did you and Derice link up and crown? How y'all all come together?
I've been knowing Derice down there since I was like 6 years old. His mama used to be with my uncle, and
Mm.
mama used to be with my uncle, and so I used to go over there every weekend. And like me and Derice, we really didn't click when we was little. Like I used to get in trouble for like putting my foot on this pizza, and then or we'll get into it for fighting or something. And then, so I mean, so me and Derice was like we pretty much was like brothers since we was like elementary. And I met Crown Vic in ninth grade in track because our team raced his team, and I was over there. I knew some girls from his school, and they was coming to the track meet. And then so he was like the go between me and this girl, and this girl's cousin named Taz. Like so, it was just like and so he pretty much was the link that made it to where I could talk to this girl, and then from there, um, I didn't see him no more until I had got out the pen that one time. I'm like, man, you look real familiar. I know you from somewhere. And then once I realized it was him, we just linked, but it was a wrap. And then
Oh,
that's it.
hey, that's dope, man. I didn't know you and SB been knowing each other that long, man. No wonder y'all energy and y'all was so like it was like almost a puzzle put together almost. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fed off each other.
I've been on SB since I was like 6, 7 years old. I was
And
stuck with him.
hey, that's a good stuff though. That's a good stuff. I always tell you, man, y'all two of the dopest artists I ever heard
But
that y'all need to be
see what he
on.
said? Hey, you see
Yeah,
what he
you
said?
would. You would step on the pizza, huh?
I was gonna tell him.
Hey, that's dope though. They all got that type of relationship, homie.
Yeah,
I
it's like
believe y'all supposed to be somewhere on a bigger platform. Both of y'all, man. Y'all got a flow, a style, and together apart, y'all dope. But together, y'all like something that's unmatched. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people sleep and slept on y'all, include myself, homie. So how y'all form the Slam Squad?
we was still lurking at the money, really. But I wasn't really. I was kind of I was in jail for the whole Slam Squad thing for real. That was more like the SB Rally and them.
Oh,
I kind of missed out on that because I lost the opportunity to be a part of Slam Squad because I was in jail, pretty much. So when
oh, okay.
um I wasn't really a part of it. I always tried to stay close to it because I kind of wanted to be a part of it when I got out, but I couldn't. The head already took off, and it was like I would be trying to like come in too late, and I was on parole, so it was like I ain't really get a chance to really be a part of that, what they had going on. But we still good though. We was all good though. It's just that as far as like a group thing, I couldn't be a part of that. But SB and them, they never changed nothing. I was recording with them and everything. It's just that I just wasn't part of that name.
Oh, okay. I had saw you know, when I get people on, I try to research on them and do everything, try to find out more than what I already think I know. And I saw you say something about how y'all as a team y'all was, and how you and somebody else was about the money and everybody else was about the music.
See, look, I
And,
was
and
trying to be a grown up right now. You hear me?
My-
You see my answer had changed, right? I was trying to be an adult about it. I was trying to be an adult about it, man.
Hey, no, man, hey, it's all love. We gonna keep it real.
A lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people took that wrong. So I was just gonna be an adult about it. I was like, man, but yeah, that was true though. It was true. It was true. Everything, whatever you looked up was the truth. But um, it's a lot of emotional stuff in that. So I don't really like talking about it. That's why they
Oh,
did.
uh, hey, I'll leave that alone then. We gonna leave it where it's left at there.
He said he looked it up.
Hey, yeah, man, I gotta do my research, man. You know, it was a big gap between the last time I saw you and the last time I just heard from you. So I, me myself, I was wondering where my guy was. You know, I would still see SB on social media and chop it up with him, but I wasn't seeing you. I'm like, damn, where this nigga at, man? I know he must have blew up already or something. I know he did, but now I know where you was.
Yeah, I started doing this the Drop Boy Entertainment, and then Drop Boy Apparel, and I was just on some Drop Boy stuff. Me and my boy Wes, we started our own thing called Drop Boy Entertainment, and I was shooting videos. I finally dropped the album called The Drop, and it was cool. Everything was cool.
Now I knew you as Casanova. Where,
Yeah,
when did
Castle.
you make that switch? When you make that switch from Casanova to Drop Boy?
Well, I'm just Drop Boy Tilley, but because after Casanova, somebody else had called me Artillery for my name,
Oh
and then
yeah,
'cause Artillery, right?
yeah,
And then after yeah, because I remember I got out and I came back like I'm Artillery now.
yeah. You did take a vacation while you was with us for a minute.
Always in there, man. That shit was crazy. But I finally got off the road. When I got off the road, that's when I started doing the. I was going with just Tilley at first, like I'm Tilley, and then I started getting some money because I got off the road, so I started messing around with doing stuff again, doing other stuff again, and when my money got up, I started trying to drop on I was dropping on cars, clothes. I was buying. I was trying to buy a whole bunch of stuff. I was just buying
Hmm.
everything. Like I had money, So my daughter, I told my daughter, I said I'm about to go drop and get this car. She said, well, why don't you just be like, call yourself Drop Boy Tilley, Dad? Like, and I just stuck, and I just boom, I'm Drop Boy Tilley, and then from Drop Boy Tilley, my boy started calling himself Drop Boy West, and we started Drop Boy Entertainment, and then Drop Boy Apparel, and it was just like,
So when when that big bag come, you know your daughter get a 10% off the name. Just I know she get her issue, but she getting 10% off the name.
I got her snuck in ad libs and everything. They all gonna get paid. They don't even know it. They already gonna get paid.
Oh, that's right, man. I see you I see you a father out here, man. You out here with the youngins doing your thing, man. I definitely salute that above anything, homie, because you know
Thank you.
it seemed like it seemed like every week that I'm doing this, I gotta start the show off with we just lost someone, and we just lost Slim 400, another California dude, man, out here doing his thing, and I was talking to the Chill of CMW. And he said a quote to me. He was like, man, you got to either, if you're from the streets, you got to either go all the way in the streets or go all the way in the music. you can't be half and half. And that's not to say anything about what happened to Slim. I'm just saying, a lot of street dudes are doing music now, and it seemed like sometimes, the streets be catching up when they trying to correct themselves.
I look at it like this. I look at it like whatever you do, you got to just be 100% in it. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it comes with sacrifices, and I'm just not willing to sacrifice my kids and whatever I'm doing 100% no more.
Hey, that's dope. Yeah,
So,
man, because they definitely need us out here. I heard you say that in an interview that you trying to go all the way right because you already been all the way left. Now you trying to go all the way right.
and I'm coaching football and everything now. I'm passing live scans and all that. Nigga. Like,
Hey,
I couldn't even stay off the road before. You know what I'm saying? They let me coach a whole football team now. Like,
hey, so how do that feel, man? Being able to be a part of the kids' life on a daily, man. Like you say, coaching football, passing live scans and shit like that. What type of feeling do that bring to you?
it's just, I never thought I'd see it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Hey, that right there is a strong statement, man. That's a strong statement, man. That just tell me how far you was in. You know what I'm saying? To say you never thought you would see this moment.
Yeah. And that's
My,
cool, though. It's real cool.
two of my favorite songs that I've heard from you recently. I think you did them in the past 4 years. Is "Excuse Me, Everybody."
Yep.
That's my shit right there. Um, and I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Hey, them my shit. Not to say anything else is not as dope, but those two right there, that's my shit, man. Um,
Excuse
and
me, everybody. Yeah, that's the truth right there.
that
Yeah.
you say that's true.
Yeah, excuse me,
Hey,
everybody. My mom even called me like, that's how you feel? Like, that's how I was feeling.
hey, 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 you did say your mom. You did say something about your mom's in that.
Uh-huh.
She turned and left on you or something.
I said, it taught me to fight back and the shit when I caught a case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah, hey, yeah, you called for that one, man. I also heard, I like that, everybody, damn, what was that shit called? Not I don't give a fuck. Damn, what's the name of that song? What's the name of this song? I'm gonna think of it right now, my dude. Um, fuck, cause I was like, this my shit too. I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna give you the name, but that my plug, you went bilingual on me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
My plug, you threw the bilingual on me. I'm like, okay, my boy really out here. He getting it. Hey, and all your videos, man, they dope as fuck. What's what's been the gap with you releasing more music? I see a lot of that was like 2, 3 years ago, and
Oh,
then
how I was, the way I'm going about investing in myself ain't the same as how I was doing it before. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it ain't fast money no more. It's more of a slower pace. And then at the same time, it's like now that I'm trying to change my life, it's like I don't have the same story no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't got like I used to have to be in it for like my therapy and shit. Like, but now it's like uh, I just more like my kids be wanting to hear me rap. Like my son had me like beat on the table and rap or something. It don't really and then the studio costs a lot. And like I said, I don't want to go 100% in something. I mean, I don't want to jump into something I'm not 100% in yet. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
and I want to make sure that everything is everything before I ever like try to put my all into some music again. That don't mean I'm not. I'm still writing and everything. I just ain't, if it's nigga need a verse or something, I can gas a verse or something. But as far as like doing shows and making sure I got outfits for every weekend and and you know, moving around like, nah, I ain't got time like that no more. Not right now, at least. So yeah, that's what slowed it down a little bit. I had to focus on how I'm, you know, on how I'm invest in myself for a minute. But
I
it's
can
coming though.
dig that. I don't owe a nigga shit is that other song I was talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't owe a nigga shit. That motherfucker go too. Hey, yeah, man, and you know, you definitely got to invest in yourself, and that's somewhat how I feel too. You know, I changed how I move around. I don't do all the shit I used to do. So, um, my hours and being in my daughter's life,
Always, you used to always work and
huh?
stuff though, man. I remember you really was you was really like doing like everything you was supposed to do back then. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember you used to take the train and bus and all that. And I got to pick my daughter up, and we got to be over here. And man, I remember all of that. I remember all that, and I used to be like, "Dang, Kay, I got a gang of shit." And we was just trying to get you to the studio so you can load up the computer for us.
Hey, and that's what I was gonna say. You know, I used to think that y'all back then y'all didn't really understand it. Y'all thought I was kind of like hating on y'all, but I was really just I once I knew I had a daughter on the way and I was trying to be a part of my son's life. I didn't want to take away from them, but I also wanted to try to get in the studio. And then you know the scheduling it just never was right for me because I never ever just stopped working and was like, all right, you know what? I'm finna just go 1,000% in the music. I always had to keep me a little job on because I wasn't trying to you know, I did one little bid in the county. I did that little bid in the county. While I was there, I realized this shit ain't for me. Hey, and I don't have no problem with saying that, but I realized that. So I always try to you know, keep a little job so I can have a steady income. And my scheduling always fucked me up where I couldn't give people, because I've been in some situations where I think if I would have just stopped working and went 100% in, I might be in a different place. I don't
Yeah,
regret it though.
shit, I didn't have that mature mind frame neither. Shit, I did it. I went 100% in the streets and try to do the and I still didn't get there. Cause you know, shit, the streets don't they don't love nobody neither. They like you, but they don't love you though, and they damn sure don't want to let you go. You know,
Man,
so
man. Hey, you definitely said it right there, man. The streets don't love nobody, man. But but it ain't never too late as long as you still get to wake up. So what do you think is different in hip hop now than what it was when you first started?
it's like it's commercial. I mean, you know, it's kind of like how. Okay, remember back when the East Siders was out, everybody would people were saying Cuz wasn't even from nowhere. If you and like you would never see a blood, right? And now it's cool to be a blood. It's like the coolest shit in the world now. About hip hop is like it's you know all of a sudden everybody's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to me. Like okay, you know, and the nigga that know the most the nigga that know the most people gonna be popping. Like you know what I'm saying? Fuck what he did. You know what I'm saying? Fuck who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not and
I,
I'm not really. I don't know. I'm kind of. I'm not rooted like that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I
I can't be. I feel like I'm old school now. Like I can still rap though, but I just you know the way people is and how they move around is like it's not how I get down. But it's cool
yeah,
though.
man. I heard I was talking to my guy last week. I heard Ice, I think his name is Iceware Vizio, some shit like that. No disrespect. I can't think of his name right off top. He a rapper though. But he was a dude that was in the streets, did a lot of time in jail. And he was talking on another podcast and he said anybody that can hustle can rap. If you still hustling right now, you stupid. You should be rapping because him himself, he made $1 million in 1 year off of rap. So he's saying that anybody that was hustling could just come into the rap game and start making millions. And I think, first off, what you think about that statement?
I guess I ain't no hustler then, huh?
I think it's me myself. I thought that was a fucked up statement because it's sending the wrong idea, and that's how hip hop get watered down, and now you're giving people the wrong thoughts about going into hip hop.
See, me, rapping was never a hustle. It was a way out of hustling to me. Like, if I'm making rapping, I ain't got to hustle no more. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought it was dope because I was getting paid for how I paid for the shit that I thought about but couldn't say. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I always thought I never thought it was a hustle. It was way more therapeutic for that. It was way more therapeutic for me than that. I never looked at I never looked at rap like dope or you know what I'm saying, or anything else. Like it wasn't as expendable as that to me. It meant more than that to me.
See, you said a word that I could relate to. You said it's therapy to me. So that let me know that you did it from here, and it wasn't just about that payday. You know what I'm saying? And when he make a statement like that, it's people that's gonna jump in it. They not doing it from here. They really just doing it to see about that bag.
Yeah.
And and I know we all gotta support our family, but I feel like the best music comes from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It don't come from just looking at the bag. Cause
Right.
that's how a lot of that's how this shit get watered down, and we get all the no disrespect to anybody, but we get a lot of bullshit in the music. You know what I'm saying? Um, um.
Yeah. That's the
So
truth.
what keep you going though? What you said you're not putting out music, but you still writing. So what keep you writing if you're not putting the music out right now?
I hear a song that I'll be like, oh, he got off. Let me see if I can get off like that or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or my son, he real good at like, you know, copying shit and da da da. So I'll rap something to him and just see what he say. And he'll be like, oh yeah, that was tight, or I like that or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Or my daughter would tell me she like it or something, or I just like, I don't know. The last song I did, I recorded on my phone. You know, remember I never knew how to record. I recorded a song on my phone. And they was like, oh, that's tight, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, okay.
I just be challenging myself. I just be really challenging myself. That's what it comes down to. Like, I just challenge myself. I don't really care if I ever make it in music. It's just, you know, as long as I keep it in me. I keep it with me. You know what I'm saying? My kids, you know, I got dances with my kids to music and all type of shit. I just be fucking around with them, you know?
Hey, that's dope. I be seeing you on your little story and your pages with your kids having fun, man, and enjoying life. That's what it's all about. Um, you know,
Yeah.
hip hop is the only music genre where once you get a certain age, they start calling you too old, too washed up. You can't do that, and I feel like that's fucked up because we got a lot of dope artists. If you look at just think about Mount Rushmore right now, you know what I'm saying? Mount Westmore. All them dudes is 50 and over.
Yeah.
All four of them, Cube, Snoop, 40, and Short, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I I think that for somebody like me and you that's not on already, and we still got the passion for it, and still have the ability to create good music, that we people like us should still put the music out and let the youngsters know that just because we not in our 20s no more, don't mean that we can't do it, and don't mean it gotta stop once you reach a certain age.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, you
I'm
know.
just, yeah, go ahead. You know what? Go
Oh,
ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say, in R&B and rock and jazz and all other music, people be 50, 60 years old still putting out hit records. Just hip hop. Go ahead. What you
Yeah.
was about to say?
I believe that, I still believe I could put out a hit record for real. I still
I
believe
have.
I could. I don't even have no problem. I had no problem not going ham on music because I feel like if I want to, I'm gonna drop something. But it's just the pushing part. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna if I can drop it and they just take it, it'd be cool. But all that pushing and grinding and pushing and gotta go now. I gotta go back to bumping elbows and rubbing shoulders with people and all that just to get this single out. Like I don't. That part of it is that's the part where I got too old for. You know what I'm saying? I got too old to be going
Right.
to the, like trying to get my record played and shit. Like I gotta get work. I gotta go to work in the morning, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah,
Hey, that's growth, homie.
yeah. Because you know that to me, like to me, to make it in rap, it's a lifestyle. But to rap, to rap ain't you don't have to have a certain lifestyle to rap. But to make it in rap, you gotta have a certain lifestyle. You got
Mm.
you got to be able to be about that nightlife and all that. You know, you gotta be where everybody is at, just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, and I'm not one of them just in case type of dudes no more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with the for sure. So I'm gonna for sure go to work tomorrow. Just if this song don't make it, I'm gonna go to work.
Hey, because you know why? Because tomorrow for sure them bills gonna still be piling up. For sure the little one's still gonna be looking up to you. So,
Yeah,
you know, it do come to a point where you gotta be like, you know what? I know I can, but I just can't do it for the just in case shit.
you know, you getting dressed, your kids talking about where you going? Well, I'm going to the club for what? Like, you know, they ain't kids no more. They not gonna, you know what I'm saying? For what? Like, what's over there? Like, what? Okay, daddy. Like, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Hey, yeah, man, I got a 12-year-old daughter, man, and those same reactions you talking about, it kept me out a lot of places. 'Cause I stopped doing a lot of stuff when she was like about 7. I was just like, you know what? There are certain moments in her life that I just refuse to miss. There are
Right,
certain
right.
I refuse to not tuck my daughter in at night. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I got to a point where I just refuse not to be there unless I'm going to get some for show money that I know that
Right.
she's going to benefit from. You know what I'm saying? Um, I
Yeah,
used to
like,
have my son in the studio with me a lot, and then I was still out, like you said, living that nightlife when he was little. So I missed out on some shit that I just couldn't do with my daughter, man.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so
That's the
I
same thing.
I go ahead.
That's the same thing. Same thing happened to me, man. I missed out. I really feel like I got a second chance because I missed out on a whole bunch of stuff at first, man. That's why it's like my son's 7. My son's 7 years old. I coach his football team. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we, you know, we shit. We went to the Super Bowl, and then we done been undefeated. You feel me? And I
Hey,
get to
that,
do all, and I got, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't never, you know, and I done been a daddy daughter dances. Me and my daughter done got best dressed at the daddy daughter dance, man. You know, and it's just it's man. I don't know. To me that's them moments is shit that they not gonna forget. But all the shit that I was doing before, all the my son done had big chains and jewelry and all. He don't remember none of that shit. I gotta show him a picture or something. You
hey,
know what I'm
but
saying?
he gonna always remember Daddy coaching his game at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
She gonna always remember that best dress.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. But they don't remember before my
Yeah,
nightlife
man.
nights. No, my night. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
And the moments you talk about, they bigger than any money that somebody could give you. You dig me? Uh,
Yeah,
or
that's the shit a nigga think about when he in jail. Like, damn, I missed this, and damn, and oh, damn, like you know, like, and then everybody don't get the opportunity to get that back. You know what I'm saying? Or get a chance to relive them moments. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm not trying to. I don't want to sit there and be like, damn, too many times. I'm about to keep doing that. You know, you do the same thing and expect a different outcome. It's like you living in insanity. That's insanity. Started. So no, I'm not. Nah, it don't coincide with each other well at all. So I'd have to. You got to pick one, and I picked to be this because it ain't nothing wrong with being this. I just always thought it was boring, but it's cool though. It's cool to the motherfucker. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's real cool. It's real
Hey,
cool, but it's
man.
I have moments where I miss certain shit, but it don't have nothing to do with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And if you take and
Yeah.
if you think about You think about the kids, but all that other shit, it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be there.
Yeah,
But
hey man, I'm so happy to hear it. I'm so happy I got to talk to you and hear this side of you, man. Because I remember that young that young pit bull, man. So to hear you talk like this, man, it's like, hey, it's growth on another level, man. And I salute you for that.
I
So do you still do anything with the community? I know you always like doing little community stuff.
don't feed in the streets.
Yeah.
If I do something with the community, it ain't nothing that's recorded. Cause last time somebody told me like, "Do you record it just for people to know that you do it?" And I was like, it wasn't even like that. I was just letting them. I was to let them know I did it, but it wasn't. It wasn't for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just, content. It wasn't. It wasn't like it was fake. So, but now
Right.
I still do look out for the community. It's not recorded. I just do my part. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give back and do my part. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let my kids know that's what you're supposed to do. But I
Hey,
do it like I do it from the heart though. It ain't really nothing. It ain't nothing that it's not like a strategy to it. It's like I might see somebody on the corner and ride right by him. You know what I'm saying? But then if I see him when I'm coming back, I get them a burger or something, or find out like if they want a burger or something instead of giving them some money. You know,
oh, okay. Yeah, man. Hey, that's super dope, man. We got to take care of each other, man.
yeah,
A lot of our older people that was here before us or was in the streets before us, a lot of them fell victim to that white man or some type of drug or some type of anything, and I kind of feel like sometimes it's our duty to kind of even if you just like you say get them a burger, even if you do just get them a bag of chips or whatever you can at that moment, man. That's a blessing.
yeah. It might keep him living for a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Let him know somebody give a fuck about him.
Hey, and a lot of times that's all it be. They just need to know somebody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's real big, homie. So I know you say you're not looking to blow up in the music no more.
I mean, I'm not looking to blow. I mean, that's not number one on my list. No, but I mean, if it happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Yeah,
Hey, but I'm telling you, man. I told this to SB, and I'm gonna tell you right here. I don't know if he's still tapped in, man. I believe that if y'all put out some shit, I mean, y'all still do y'all shit individually. Y'all come together on just one project, man. That's what I'm rooting for. I don't know about nobody else. I do whatever I can, man, to make that happen. I just know y'all dudes are two of the most talented dudes I ever met in my life, and I'm saying that live. I'm not saying that because you right here on the line. I said this before. I got people that can vouch for that, homie. Um, everything
thank
that I've heard, everything that I've heard that you put out, you got your own style. It's been dope. You just like SB, like I told him. Y'all can put them on the track with anybody else. Some people get drowned in that track. Some people get drowned in the collaborations. Y'all do stand out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he on gas for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, y'all voices, y'all style, y'all always stand out, man. So I just know that y'all come together on the track, even though the shit ain't the game ain't like it used to be, man. Y'all niggas gonna kill some shit, homie. I'm rooting for that project. Actually, I'm gonna hit you about something after this, and we're gonna
oh
chop it
yeah.
up.
You man, shit. Before this, I've been trying to get in the studio with you. I don't have no problem going up there. Now I will do that. You, hey, I come do a whole album with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Hey,
I respect what I'm on for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
Everybody else
man.
want to.
I don't got no big fancy studio. You know that. We got the little spot.
They never had a big fancy studio. It wasn't even about that though. It wasn't about that at all. It wasn't. You know what I'm
But
saying?
believe me, I know. I saw you come in this spot and lead the wall sweating. All y'all lead the wall sweating, man. Y'all taught me so much. When I should have been teaching y'all boys taught me delivery. Y'all boys taught me energy. Y'all taught me how to write on the spot. Like literally, Y'all
Hey,
three taught me how to write on the spot.
hey, you know what's crazy? I never knew you felt the way you did until right now, like that. We was like competition. I never knew that. I never ever knew that. I just knew you was always busy because you was in the middle of your album, and I didn't know nothing about no album. So I was like, okay, I understand. But I never knew that we was like I never knew it like that. I just thought that you had to get your shit done first before we got to our shit. That's all I knew.
Yeah, and when I say competition, I mean I'm not in a bad way. I always thought, like I said, I always thought Train would bring people in to test me to see,
Right.
you know, if I could stand it. Because he brought y'all. He brought remember Yikes? Um
Thanks, test me. Why don't you? Ferrari test that nigga hard. What
hey
happened?
hey that was I remember we was all in the studio. You all remember we was in here freestyling, right?
Yeah.
So Yikes pulled me to the side. He was like, that boy can go. He was like Chaos. He could go. I was like, all right. And I used to look to Yikes because um he was ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought he was one of the greatest motherfucking rappers ever. I'm like,
Nice is
if he
hard
pulled
as
me to the side like that, okay. I don't know if y'all here with the AO squad.
AO Squad. Who was that?
So it was five dudes.
Dubsy and them?
No, not Dovey. So it was five dudes. They was from Wilmington Arms, man. It was and the one person that stands out, you know who Roddy Rich is, right?
Yeah.
So Rowdy Rich, his manager, Bird Vision. That's his
Uh,
management company. So his big
uh,
brother Bird was a part of the AO squad. They used to be over here when Bird was trying to rap. And I think it was right in the transition, like they was coming in the last time we saw y'all.
okay, yeah, because I don't know who that is. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But
I know we did. I think one of the last times we all saw each other, we did that show at the Westchester Bar and Grill, which is now the GS spot.
oh yeah. Yeah, that was the first show I did. I remember that shit too.
Hey, and
Yeah.
that's when you got the jersey. That's when y'all got the jerseys.
Hey, yeah. I
Hey,
was
my
lit.
God. Hey, and y'all came through and ripped the stage up though. I felt like, hey, I felt like when that night watching y'all do y'all thing, even though we was all on stage together, I felt like one of the Pips and Gladys Knight thing. I was playing the background. Hey, I just played the background and watch y'all do y'all thing, man.
Brought the whole thing together. It was like hey, that shit was like a movie for us. We like remember remember they was out there with the hair with the water. The dresses, hey,
Hey,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
hey, but
Yeah.
that was good energy, man. That was good energy, and I love to see that type of shit. Homie, y'all was on y'all shit, man, and it's different moments where I feel good looking back and seeing certain people that I dealt with be like, damn, I remember they killed that shit.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
if it wasn't
So,
if it wasn't for you training Green God Records, man, I would have never ever thought it was possible to be nowhere near as far as I done made in the music game.
hey, and from me to you, homie, I like you said, I still feel like you got a long ways to go, homie. I know that ain't your focus right now, but the way that the music shit is set up, I
Yeah.
feel like y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all, even if y'all don't make it to that big plateau, I feel like y'all can feed y'all families off of this shit. That's how talented y'all dudes are. Um, you know, right before Kendrick and J Rock and my guy from Carson all signed with Top Dog, which is who's from Watts himself.
Yeah, I know I had action at that too, but
I was gonna say, I used to go to his studio.
two T's wasn't fucking with me. Because we was beefing with the projects at the time. It wasn't even going down. It wasn't going down.
Oh shit. Hey, but but see, that's another part where I say I hate that sometimes I hate when the streets get involved, and that's how I know we come a long way in music because no matter about the beef or nothing, as talented as you was and his, you know what I'm saying, his vision and his moves, that would have been a cohesive come together.
Yeah, he picked J Rock. He picked J Rock over me, man. We're gonna leave that alone though.
All right, that's done.
QT, he killed me, dude. Cause I was with
Hey,
I used to rap like the homies on the block, and they called themselves Cash and Carry, and the
okay.
Project Boys was J Rock and them, Kill Squad niggas, right? So they was like, so it wasn't, and so that I mean he picked who he wanted to pick. I wasn't with Rock, and I wasn't with swinging from nobody nuts or nothing. So I was like, fuck it, like nigga, I don't care, like what I'm saying, I'm gonna just do me, like. And I never knew it would have blown. It would have blew like that. Like I didn't even know Kendrick. Man, we used to see Kendrick and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's real, like nerdy. But I never, man. That's when I seen him, I was like, I said, I can't believe. I said that dude looked familiar. I wonder. And then when it went back, and I was like, damn, that was him. Wow, like that's crazy right there, boy. And
Hey,
he pioneer now. He a beast. That boy hot. He hard.
hey, and it be those dudes sometimes. I hear stories about how he used to go to the studio and just sit in the background while everybody else did their thing. He never really
Yeah.
spoke up. He just
Mm-hmm.
used to be the dude in the back and
Yeah, with
just soaking the game up.
me and the dude in the back with Jay, he just be with J Rock. Like never said
Yeah.
nothing little. You know, what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy for real. That's nuts. For real, for real.
Hey, it is, man. It is. And shit, look at him now, homie. So, um, I I still feel like, man, I'm gonna keep saying this shit. I still feel like you and SB, y'all got something cracking, man. And the way this shit is set up, man, y'all keep putting y'all music out. I got a guest. I got somebody who I'm starting the year off with on my moments in hip hop. It's a person who's influential in the music. He behind the scenes dude. He not an artist. He not none of that. And it's people like that I try. This is one of the reasons why I do this, to try to connect these dots. And I'm not trying to sit on here and be like, hey man, I'm finna try to get you signed. I'm not trying to say that. But what I am trying to do is put good music and good artists in good people's hands that I know might be able to do something with it. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hey, I got a whole catalog for him. I'm
I,
telling
I
you.
already know, man. I already know. I get people that ask me about different artists and stuff. So it's something I'm trying to work on, man. And you and SB are at the top of the list, homie. Um, we
Man, I
got
appreciate
this we got this thing, My Moments in Hip Hop, that I do. I'm trying to have a spinoff of it with a collaboration EP. That's what I'm gonna holler at you about, man. And I'm trying to. It's not about me. Not about me getting on those songs with nobody. It's not about me trying to get shine out of it. It's me trying to put some artists together that I know can make some dope ass music. I'm not trying to make no money off of it. I'm just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep the good music alive with the good motherfuckers I know. My big bro G Connects tapped in, man. What's up, man? It's always good to see you. So we gonna definitely stay connected, man. Who you listening to right now?
I'm kind of, I still listen to old school music. I still listen to T.I. Urban Legend, bro. I ain't gonna lie. T.I.
Hey,
I'm listening to Plies. I'm really like on some who I listen to. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You want me to tell you what I really listen to? Every
yeah.
day I'm going to work, Michael Todd. Every day. You know who
Mm. I
Michael Todd is?
I don't know who Michael Todd is.
He a pastor. He got some shit called Crazier Faith. Like,
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
gospel
mean,
rapper?
no, he don't rap at all. He a pastor. He a
Oh, okay, okay.
So I be listening to Michael Todd. Lately, that's what I've been on. I ain't really been listening to. I ain't really listening to nobody except for like what's on the radio or something. Or if I'm gonna play something, it's like some old stuff. But lately, that's what I've been listening to. That's the truth. I can't even come up with. I can't even think who I would listen to right now.
You know why I ain't mad at you? So I drive trucks at night, right? And you know who I listen to at night?
Hmm.
TD Jakes.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Hey, and that's no bull crap. If I listen to anything, if I listen to music, a lot of 99.9 of this percent of the time, it's old school, who banging, Mac 10, Dub C, Ice Cube, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Nothing against. I don't have nothing against none of the new dudes, but that's where I'm at. I do listen to new music every now and then.
My son with me. We listen to like Mo3, Lil Durk, who else? I think that's about it. What's the dude name? What's the dude name that he be singing and stuff? Oh, Moray. Moray
Okay,
kind of hard. You know
okay.
Moray is? He got
Nope,
that.
not
He
even
got.
finna front on you.
What's that? That quick. He got that quicksand.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm in the quicksand. And in the quick bands.
Look. Oh yeah. I know what song that is. I heard it on the radio.
Yeah. So he kind of him Mo3 like that's about it. I was a big Mo3 today, but they killing everybody, man. Everybody I liked end up dead, man. Kills me,
What
man.
what
Like
you,
everybody.
what you think about that? What you think about that, man? All these youngsters that's just getting really in the game and getting notoriety, they getting killed off, man.
Niggas taking this. They trying to make the rap thing a reality. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make whatever they like. I guess people big on living what they saying instead of like living it first and then being able to go and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying. Niggas to me is like you trying to make what you saying a reality, and really like if you was still in that what you talking about, you wouldn't be able to be rapping no way. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said it's more therapeutic because like we didn't hit a lick and then come talk about how we hit the lick. we and then we gonna go rap and hope we get past if we make it past the lick. You know what I'm saying? We might have to go back and talk about it. Like I'm not about to. I'll just bust on somebody 2 blocks away and I'm gonna go rap about it like 2 blocks away. Like yeah, we over here off wooty wooty whoop and I just blast it on. Like yeah, right. Like as soon as you walk out, you gonna get hit. Nigga.
Hey, yeah, niggas was trying to get away from this shit instead of like you say, go back with it, man. And especially how this shit is now, niggas be quick to put on Instagram. They went and did something. They on Instagram 5 minutes later, and the shit they just did it in, showing their location and all that.
That go back to what the dude said about the feed the streets. Like, are you doing it just so everybody can see it? Only more. But yeah, are you doing it just so somebody can see it, or what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So when they go back to niggas getting on live to go gun a nigga down, like nigga, I don't make you no gangster, no killer because you want everybody like you doing it for likes, you doing it for clout. You doing it for niggas to say, oh, he's a shooter for sure.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like that's not. And they off and like G Connect say, man, drugs is taking over everybody. These niggas are zombies out here.
Yeah. And I think a lot of these youngsters hear like a lot of the old school gangster rap, and they don't understand that the dudes that's rapping, the shit they rapping about, they probably did 5 or 10 years before they got in the rap game. So they just tell you how they lived in the past, not how
Right.
they just lived 10 minutes ago or how they about to go live.
Yeah, they
You know what
talk
I'm saying?
to relate to, not something that's part of your reality right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
They
if
try.
I was still hitting licks and shit, I wouldn't be able to go to the studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Busting missions and all that, and I spin the block and come right back and all that. Nigga, I wouldn't even be out here. I'd
Nigga be trying.
be on the state, like you feel me? Like it wouldn't even. Yeah, nah.
Nigga be tucked away somewhere trying to be
Yeah,
out of the limelight.
That shit crazy. So now I guess the rappers today is like, nigga, I'm really about what I'm talking about, like, nigga.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna really go. I'm gonna really go to my ops hood and go bust on them on face on live, nigga. And it is what it is. And okay, so that's I don't know. That's that's them. I mean, if that I've never ever hated nobody for the tactics they use to get up. You know what I'm saying? If that's your tactic, that's your tactic. I just that's just ain't mine.
Hey, and I can dig and respect that, man. So I'm gonna just take a few minutes more of your time, man, because I definitely want to let you get back to the kids and the family, man, because that's first and foremost. But what do you think of the state of hip hop right now?
Mm, I mean, the state of hip hop is just like I said. It's more about. I think they're more about right now instead of the future. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're making songs for right now. They're not making timeless music no more.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like like we can still listen to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Music is becoming like I said, like it's like right now it ain't really timeless. Like, and I thought Mo 3 was like one of the dudes bringing it back, but he was kind of like on the verge of like he was talking about what he was doing every day, but he wasn't really he was getting up out of doing it every day and was more talking about him talking to God and forgiveness and all this other stuff, and then and it's messed up. Him, uh, who else? Somebody else that just passed? Shit, Slim 400 went to my church.
Well,
He went to my church. Like it's crazy. Like he was
wow.
trying to change his life too. Like you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that a lot of people don't get a chance to really see they plan fall all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that's
and it seemed like rapping is like the state of rapping right now is like killing us because they know if you ain't no druggie, if you ain't no druggie and you ain't no shooter, you really ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? And Dolph
true. Fact.
like Bar say, Dolph nigga, that shit touched me when I found out about Dolph. That was crazy. Getting
Yeah,
cookies for mama.
That really
That,
was, homie.
that- like that's nuts. That's not cool. That's not gangster. It ain't at all. And that man had 100 properties in this city and didn't even live in.
Hey, and they say he was big on community. They said he was
Yeah,
big on community.
yeah. You got to be big on community. You buy 100 properties and you don't even live in your state. You housing people.
Hey,
You know,
real
right?
fact.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, a lot of dudes just and it's sad to say, a lot of people don't like to see that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but but I mean, shit, you gonna have haters. You know, that's another thing. I'm not attracted to that to that shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That's not attractive no more. Like, a motherfucker gonna hate on me for what? Like for what? Cause oh he ain't with the shit he was no more. So what you want to see that? You want to see
Yeah,
that?
they do.
But for what? Why would you rather see me go backwards than to see me grow?
Hey, cause maybe they not growing. That would it be a lot of times. A lot of niggas don't be about. They don't have the mind state and the vision you got. So they be like, man, if I'm
Because
down here in the mud, I want
they
to
didn't
keep him
like
down here.
these niggas ain't live the life you live. They mad because you done got through some shit they ain't even went through. They mad
Huh?
at your story. Nigga, they mad you got a story and they don't. Like, nigga, oh damn, that nigga back. Like, fuck. Now you gotta worry about his girl again and all that. Nigga ain't even on your girl no more. Nigga, like you know what I'm saying? I don't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's I don't know, man. It's just me now, man. It's like I don't know. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, nigga. It terrifies me because if a nigga do big and they fuck around and fuck around having niggas like my kid, I'm, I'm I'm gonna be up in heaven like this shit. Like I would hate it. I'd hate to have to look down here and see what they have to go through, all because a nigga hated the fact that I was trying to do something good for everybody instead of myself.
Hey man, and that's the state of this shit right now, man. And like you say, I hate that too, man. But all we can do is continue to try to better ourselves for ours and what we trying to do, man. And I salute you for that. So right now, what's who are two artists, just two, who are two artists that if you had the chance, had the bag, you'd be like, I know we can make a hit right now. It don't matter what level they on, underground, mainstream, and you can't say SB because I already know that's a given.
Two artists I make a hit with right now, Lil Durk. It I'm gonna have to go to Lil Durk and like Roddy Ricch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need an auto-tune sound so you said a hit. I'm trying to get it on the radio.
Hey, I hear that No Mo got that auto tune on it and that something from the bottom. It's
Trying to be bottom. Yeah.
yeah, trying to be bottom. Yeah, they got that auto tune sound on them.
Yeah.
What are two producers that you like, man, if I can get in the lab with him, I know he gonna give me something.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't producers, man, for real. Who produced? I'm not.
Say you ain't on that producer too?
I mean, I'm gonna sound outdated.
Anybody.
I don't know. I mean, what Dre? I'm gonna sound outdated. I'm telling you, I don't know.
Hey, so you have your do you have some certain producers you fuck with all the time?
Yeah, I used to. One of my producers that I mess with all the time is Streets and Tricky. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to do that. Streets and Tricky was they really fucked me. I did my whole album up out of his studio.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Boy
Hey,
Streets. Yeah. You never heard of him?
Nah, not really. But you guys, I've been listening to your shit. You got some dope ass tracks, so I'm already knowing he dope, and they fit your style.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it was shit, man. Like I said, homie. First and foremost, I salute you and I appreciate you, not just for your time today, just for the honor and the privilege of being able to get in the lab with you and see you work and learn from you. I want you to continue to be a great father, man, because I see you out there doing your shit, man. And the little ones are gonna always remember these moments, man. But I also somehow, some way, I gotta get you back in the booth. I gotta get that Drop Boy and that SB project. And I'm gonna continue to be in contact with you, man, and continue to watch you and follow what you're doing, homie, because I just know that it's a lot of people that need to hear you, homie. You're a solid dude, in and out from the streets to the booth. So you don't have nothing to prove. All you gotta do is just keep giving them you, homie, and you keep being great, man.
Man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, for real.
All the time, big dog. So like I said, I'm gonna hit you in a minute. We're gonna talk about that project I'm talking about, and you keep sweating the walls out in the booth, homie.
So most definitely, man. Thank you.
All right, my guy. I'm gonna holler at you later. Have a good one.
All right, you too, man.
All right.